Rise and ground, folks. What we have here is another video. The office, I'm getting ready I had to stop in real quick to get maintenance agreements, and I got to take one of the vans over to Jiffy Lube to get an oil change, typical Saturday. But guys, I'm making a quick video because I had this unit in this office now for a few weeks, training with the guys. And guys, we actually have a storage unit almost filled to the brim with random equipment and parts that I use for training with me and my guys. And before Fujitsu, we used to install LG. So guys, down the street, once I clear it out, I'll probably make a video in the future. I got a bunch of split systems, coils, condensers, heat pumps. I have a few outdoor mini split units and what you see now, which is the indoor mini split wall mount unit. And guys, we use this for training. And guys, like I said, guys, Fujitsu, Mitsubishi, you name it. I mean, it's different brands. And guys, some manufacturers may want you to do things a little bit different than other manufacturers. But in retrospect, guys, everything is relatively the same. You know, you always will have your copper lines, your electric, and your drains. So even though we install Fujitsu, we can still relate things, you know, all in the same manner with installation. So guys, real quick, the reason why I'm making this video is this particular unit, I'm actually getting ready to put this back in storage when I get a chance here. This is a 24K wall mounted unit. And guys, I forgot actually how we got this one. I think the manufacturer, this had to have been 2 years ago. They gave us the wrong size. And instead of us bringing this back, they just told us to keep it. So I'm like, hey, free training unit. But guys, this unit is about 2 years old. It's still brand new out the box. And guys, with LG, I'm not sure how many of you guys still install LG mini split units, but guys, when we were installing these units, knock on wood, we never had any issues with installation or with warranty. But guys, with this particular 24K wall mounted unit, this is a slightly bigger unit than what you'll see typically in people's homes, because guys, keep in mind, whenever you measure and do your load calculations for BTUs on mini split units, you don't want to undersize the unit, and you damn sure don't want to oversize the unit, guys, because if you undersize the unit, then chances are the unit's going to run all day, and it might not cool the home down, especially in the summertime. It's not going to cool not the home, but the room that the unit is in. It may not cool it down properly. But guys, if you install a unit too big, then chances are, like I said, guys, you're going to run across humidity problems, because guys, remember, an AC unit, the more it runs, the more humidity it takes out. If this unit doesn't run enough and it cools a room down too quick, now you're going to have high humidity, and guys, that's going to be very uncomfortable for the customer. So you can always, like I said, relate to you can call tech support. You know, I'm pretty sure every manufacturer has some type of technical support for sizing up equipment. So you definitely don't want to guesstimate, guys. Make sure you're sizing things up properly. But real quick, guys, with this 24K wall mounted LG unit, the suction line is actually 1/2 inch, and the liquid line looks like 1/4 inch here. So you got 1/2 by 1/4 inch. Guys, the reason why I'm making this video, which is very important, guys, assuming that you're putting this in for the first time, you don't have anything existing at the property, guys, you want to make sure you use the right size line set. For instance, if I got 1/2 by 1/4 inch, you can always relate to the install manual, and also you can call tech support, just to verify, but you don't want to put line sets in too small. That's not rated for what the unit can hold, guys. What that means, real quick, if I got 1/2 by 1/4 inch and I put the line set, which connects to this unit and goes outside, if I put a 1/2 by 1/4, if I connect, for instance, let's say if I didn't know the size, if I put 3/8 by 1/4, guys, that 1/2 by 3/8, for one, guys, trying to downsize line set is a big no-no. If you know the unit calls for that 1/2 inch, then I would suggest keep getting a 1/2 inch by 50 or 1/2 by 25, depends on what your line set is. Run that line set, run the same size from inside going outside, guys. With Fujitsu, I've seen this about 2 times where I had a no AC call, guys, on this, this is LG, but I had a no AC call on the Fujitsu unit. Simple 1-zone system. The customer had a wall mount and a single zone outside. guys, the compressor was giving me a high pressure lockout. And I'm like, wait, I don't know what's going on. Is my condenser fan running? So guys, I went through the whole spill. What I did was I checked my fan, I checked my coil. The unit had refrigerant in it, and I'm like, what's going on? So it was either some high pressure lockout or some type of internal overload. So I basically had to wait for everything to cool down, turned it off for like 20 minutes, turned it back on, guys. And that compressor, and this wasn't a brand new unit, but it was probably under 10 years old. It had to have been like at least 7 or 8 years old. So guys, make a long story short, I looked at the connections outside, and the connections were 5/8, guys. 5/8 is the next size under 1/2 inch. But guys, I looked at the line set. It was 5/8 coming out the unit, and they downsized it, which looks kind of crazy. They went from 5/8 almost to 1/4 inch on a suction line. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. And guys, as soon as that compressor turned on, the compressor started surging like, and I'm like, okay, guys. At that point, I just had to step back and say, let me turn this off before the compressor turns off again. And I'm like, let me rip the insulation off and let me look at the line set. And guys, sure enough, they actually started with 5/8 and 1/4 coming out the unit. But guys, both line sets were 1/4 inch. And I'm like, guys, without even knowing the size of the indoor unit, I knew that was a big no-no. And guys, like I said, Fujitsu, if you don't know the line set size, Fujitsu has great tech support to verify line set sizes, so you guys don't fuck this up. But guys, remember, if your line set is improperly ran, if you got the wrong size line set and that compressor goes, for one, Fujitsu is not going to honor the warranty. So most likely you'll probably have to pay for that mistake out of pocket. But like I said, guys, when installing these from scratch, take your time and make sure it's done right. And that's how you get the most out of these ductless units. Because like I said, guys, not every line set is going to be ran outside. We already ran at least 2 or 3 mini split jobs so far. We're running the line set on the inside wall. So guys, what that means, if the line sets are hard to run when you initially install it, make sure it's done right, because God forbid, you don't want to have to install it one time, had the drywall guy finish the wall, and now guess what? Now you call the manufacturer and they say, yeah, well, by the way, the line set you guys ran, it was too small. Now you got to rip everything out. And now, guys, guess what? That finished wall is going to have to get opened up again. And now, guys, I really hate dealing with opening up walls again. So like I said, guys, just take your time. Make sure, like I said, if you had any doubts, make sure you can always either refer to the install manual or refer to, calling tech support so you know the line set size. But like I said, guys, that's one thing I always teach my guys is like, look, you never want to overlook the obvious. The more you do it, of course, it's less you have to really think about. At that point, you're just following procedures to get it done. But like I said, guys, with Fujitsu, I know some equipment, depends on the setup. Sometimes if your line sets are improperly sized that bad, the compressor might not even run. Because guys, an improper line set, meaning if the line sets are too small, it's going to act as a restriction. And the guys, anytime you have a restriction in your system, refrigerant can't flow, and now you got compressor problems. So yeah, guys, but like I said, what I'll do, I'm probably gonna have to bring this back because I got a bunch of other stuff I got to bring in. So yeah, guys, and I know Jiffy Lube's getting ready to close, so I got to get up out of here. But yeah, guys, like I said, I have random shit in here all the time. Like I said, I can talk about forever. So I'll be sure to make more videos. Of course, if I'm not on the job or if I'm not doing a million and one other things, I'll be sure to make more videos like this. But yeah, guys, like I said, we keep this unit for training. But like I said, it's, this unit is relatively new. Another thing I was going to do the other day, but we ran out of time, was I was going to take out this blower motor and show my guys how to remove and clean blower wheels and things of that nature. So I think that would be pretty cool, having something like this out in the open, because it was on a wall in the customer's house, less space, you got to definitely know what you're doing. But yeah, guys, I like having training equipment like this because now you get a scratch and dent it, you don't have to worry about scratching anything up. Like if it was in the customer's house, you can break, hopefully don't break it too bad, but I have my guys, my guys got the free will to smash it, break it, but make sure you can put it back together. And like I said, that's how you get experience. So there you guys have it. I got to get up out of here. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.